All right. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on this great episode of your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, there is absolutely no doubt that the APC has come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. With each passing day, this country continues to take steps deeper into the bottomless pit of destruction under the APC. About 3 weeks ago, the NNPC announced that the landing cost of imported petrol had risen to 1,000 naira, and that saw the price of petrol per liter rise above 1,000 naira, with 1,100 to 1,200 in some quarters. And we saw the effect of that on the economy. Prices of goods and services soared. Nigeria entered another realm of inflation. And much to the despair of Nigerians, NNPC came out hours ago to say that the landing cost of imported petrol has increased again. This time around, it is over 1,250 naira per liter without tax. Meaning, in a short while, Nigerians will begin buying petrol between 1,500 naira to 1,600 naira per liter in some quarters. And the effect that is going to have on this current rate of inflation cannot be overemphasized. And this news has thrown the whole country into darkness. You know, when we said that these guys will take us to 2,000 naira per liter, some people called us pessimists. But look at where we are now. And amidst all these, some unfortunate Yoruba elders, led by former Ogun State Governor Chief Olusegun Oshoba, came out to say that Yorubas must rally round TINUBU as a Yoruba son to give him another 4 years in office. That they must forgive all his shortcomings because he is Yoruba. And Yorubas became so angry. Yoruba youths lost it. They came after Oshoba and these other Yoruba elders, cursing them heavily. Before I show you that update and how Yoruba youths reacted, let me quickly show you this video. Recall that one of TINUBU's ministers was accused of being a serving corps member when she was made a minister. They said this person does not have NYSC discharge certificate. That was the accusation. While on air today, she was finally asked to clear the air on that matter, and her utterances were disgraceful. See the video.
There are a lot of people who thought that you are a powerful woman, politically speaking. By the virtue of the controversy around you and your NYSC, you shouldn't be in cabinet. How did you find your way to becoming a minister without an NYSC certificate in the first place?
Well, you say that, but I don't know what you have heard. You know, there's been so many different accounts of that particular situation. The fact that I'm sat here should tell you that really nothing I didn't do anything wrong. I have not come out to set the record straight as to really what happened. The media, social media has just run rife with different accounts. The matter has been adjudicated, and, you know, one day I will come out with my own account, and the fact that I'm sat here should tell you.
Summarize it for us tonight in one sentence.
Well, I can tell you.
Because you owe Nigerians that explanation.
I think what I can tell you is I've probably done more NYSC than yourself. I've done at least 2 years of NYSC in my life, but, you know, like I said, one day I will come out to give a proper account of what happened.
Is this something that someone vilified you, or what exactly is the true picture of things?
Perhaps.
Because you owe Nigerians that much. You cannot run away or shy away from telling Nigerians, because you are holding that office in trust. But there are 200 million more people that are fit for that office, but you are one out of those that are been appointed. So you know Nigerians the explanation, Minister, don't you think?
I think what I owe Nigerians is to say that I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break the law. I didn't do anything wrong. And NYSC I did, and I finished. I've got my NYSC. And
only that you concluded when you were in office.
Well, maybe not. You know, that is not the proper account.
But your certificate reads that you finished just when you were in office.
Is that what it says?
That's what your certificate says, as much as we know.
Well, I don't know
the NYSC's position at the time show that your date of conclusion coincides with when you were in office. And you are said to have attended or attended to NYSC procedures while in office. Is that legally? You're a lawyer, so you know the implication of that.
I can assure you that nothing was done to break law or to break regulations. That is what I can say to you. Absolutely nothing. Everything that I did was in accordance with the law. And that is the situation, that is the position. And like I said, one day I will come out with an account of my own account of what happened to set the record straight. But as of now, I think it is important for me to focus on giving Nigerians the deliverables. The fact that I'm sat here and the fact that this matter was adjudicated in court should give Nigerians the satisfaction that, you know, I do deserve to, as any other Nigerian, to be given the opportunity to serve my country at this level.
You heard that. No direct answer, just running from pillar to post. She said the fact that I'm sat here means that I didn't do anything wrong. No, the fact that you are sat there as minister means that Nigeria is finished. She said she has done more NYSCs than she did her own NYSC 2 years. Oh, what a joke. Why is it that almost everybody in APC has issues with certificates? What kind of political party is that party? All of them are just fraudulent. And guess what ministry she's heading? Ministry of Creative Economy. What does that even mean? It was actually a new ministry created for her. They created a ministry for a person without NYSC certificate. And I don't need to tell you who the main target was as Nigerians reacted to this video. Nigerians said if the one who appointed her used a forged certificate, then there is no big deal if she presents a certificate before it is ready. What a disaster. And media here says, Jesus, what is she saying? I have done NYSC more than yourself. They have to create YouTube channel for Nigeria. What in the world is this one saying? I am telling you, that is why this country is the way it is. When you look at the people that this man put together, yet they said he is so talented in assembling the right team. And thank you, Dele Farutimi here says, a clown, an embarrassment. This is what impunity looks and sounds like. Blabbing all through and saying absolutely nothing meaningful to the question. APC is a cancer, and unless Nigerians stand up and chase them away, this country may never recover. That is the whole truth. And that is what I keep saying here every day. Now, let us look at that update from those Yoruba elders led by former Ogun State Governor Olusegun Oshoba. Let's look at what they said regarding TINUBU and how Yoruba youths reacted. Look at how the papers reported it. Accept TINUBU's shortcomings. He will serve another 4 years after this tenure as Yoruba son, Oshoba tells Nigerians reporters. Chief Olusegun Oshoba, former governor of Ogun State, has called on Nigerians to support Bola Tinubu, asserting that his election to the presidency is a collective achievement rooted in Yoruba leadership. This message was delivered at the All Progressive Congress Southwest Zone Assembly meeting held at Echo Hotels and Suites in Lagos. In a viral post on X platform, influential political figures from the region acknowledged their essential contributions to Tinubu's political ascent. Oshoba highlighted a crucial decision made by Southwest leaders in 2007, which facilitated Tinubu's transition from the state politics to a national role. Bola didn't take himself to Aso Rock. We did, Oshoba stated. He elaborated 17 years ago in 2007, after his tenure as governor of Lagos State, we gathered at a launching organized by Alhaji Hamza, our leader in the Southwest at that time. It was at that meeting we collectively decided that Bola should move from Lagos politics to national stage to represent the interest of the Yoruba people at the topmost level of Nigerian politics. The assembly also reflected on the historical challenges faced by Yoruba people in their quest for national leadership. Encouraging the assembly and the wider Yoruba community, Oshoba urged support for Tinubu despite any perceived shortcomings. Now that Bola Tinubu is there, I want to plead with all of you to accept his shortcomings. He will do better, After his first 4-year term, he will serve another 4 years as a Yoruba son, he stated. Nevertheless, Oshoba reiterated, the Southwest Assembly's message is clear. The Yoruba leadership stands united behind Tinubu's presidency and remains confident in his ability to deliver on his promises during his tenure. Wow, what an insult to the Yoruba race. This man, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, is a former governor, so he is still a multi-millionaire, a billionaire, because he is still enjoying from the loot of this administration. And now he is telling the common Yoruba man to ignore the shortcomings of Tinubu, shortcomings that have seen their children drop out of school, shortcomings that have seen them die of hunger. He said they should ignore everything and still rally around him just because he is a Yoruba man. This man has absolutely no regard for his people, but Yoruba youths were not having it at all, and they came down on him heavily in the comment section. Let's take some of the reactions from Yoruba youths. Olajide here says, "Àwọn aṣiwèrè ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ àgbàlagbà." He said these are mad elders, destructive elders. In fact, there are no English words to really describe how Olajide here cursed those elders. And Oluwole Ogunro here says, "Yoruba son my foot, who Yoruba help? Even a child will not talk in this manner. Some so-called Nigerian elders talk like foolish, brainless elders. With all this hardship, one idiot is still talking about tribe. Ogun kill you and your Yoruba son. Chai." And Dakpo here says, "You must be stupid for this. So he should waste the lives of people because it is Yoruba's turn. No matter how incompetent he is, he has to do a second term. Does that even make sense? An old man like Oshoba, this man is close to 90 years old, and he's not even afraid of the day he will die. What account are you going to give to your creator? You are still talking nonsense like this." And this tweet by Ifedakbosi says, "And some cretins will come here and start saying other tribes should not abuse Yoruba elders. These ones, elders that have shit all over their body. I am telling you, elders like this Olusegun Oshoba deserve no respect at all." And this tweet here by Johnson Omotunde says, "I do not blame you because you are part of the people who put Nigeria in this mess. During your tenure in Ogun State, all you did was to wave your dirty handkerchief. You did nothing. The money you embezzled has beclouded your eyes that you don't know what the people are facing in the country." He was also a thief during his time in Ogun State. And Italawa here says, "Youths, don't allow the elders to deceive you with gray hair that does not translate into wisdom. Let's find new paths away from the failed paths of the old folks. That new path is to unite with the obedient family totally to crown the man whose heart beats for the people." Now, if you are watching this video and you are a Yoruba man, I want you to listen very carefully. These people are just deceiving you. I'm going to show you a video now of this Yoruba woman and her 3 children. They had not eaten for the past 4 days. They said they ate last 4 days ago. And they were trekking from a very long distance to go and fetch water and get paid so that they would be able to eat. The small boy could not walk, so the mother had to back him. And when they got to a point during the journey, the woman fell down. And when she fell down and, collapsed, people came and started pouring water on her. And when they heard their ordeal, they had to start donating money for them like beggars. See the video. They said she was actually backing one of her kids. She ate last 4 days ago. They are telling her to talk. She can't speak. She's too tired to talk. These are the people Olusegun Oshoba is saying they should ignore Tinubu's shortcomings. They said she trekked there all the way from Amuloko, and from the way they are exclaiming when they say Amuloko, you will know that it is a very, very long distance from where she is. And that was why she collapsed out of exhaustion. They are contributing money for her. What a life. She's actually a widow. She's a widow. Business has collapsed as a result of harsh economic policies of this regime. Her eldest daughter. She burst in tears at the pain and embarrassment. Said we were asked to come and fetch water. We were asked to come and fetch water so that we can get food. We all have not eaten for the past 4 days. Wow, you saw that. Now these are the people that former governor of Ogun State, Chief Olusegun Oshoba, is telling that they should, pardon Tinubu's shortcomings. They should ignore his shortcomings and rally around him because he's their Yoruba son, because he's their brother in Yoruba. So you can now see how foolish that man is. You can see that he deserves all the curses that the youths are raining on him. As a matter of fact, a person like him, they're supposed to go in house, may they go beat him. That is how they should be treating these men. And if you are watching, you are Yoruba, you should feel disgusted by the things happening in the Southwest. This level of poverty has never been seen in that region. And it is now that Tinubu is in office that the Southwest is going through all these. So anybody that would open his mouth and utter the kind of words that Oshoba and those other elders uttered should be beaten thoroughly. I am telling you. And in other news, Wike is trying to make sure that he does not go down easily. So he has now harnessed some thugs in Rivers State, and they are going from one secretariat, one local government secretariat to another, burning it down, breaking the doors and the windows and everything, because Fubara conducted an election and all the people he sponsored to become local government chairman lost woefully. But he's just wasting his time. He's working with the Inspector General of Police, because that one just woke up this morning and withdrew all the policemen that were guarding the local government secretariats. And just hours later, Wike's thugs went and began unleashing mayhem. But Tinubu has now asked police to return to begin guarding the local government secretariats. Whether he's trying to score a chief political point, I do not know. But what I am absolutely certain of is that Wike has lost out completely in Rivers State. This is just the last gasp of a dying man. He's just holding on to straws. Everything they are destroying, let them do whatever they want to do. By tomorrow or next, everybody will go and sit down. And Simlalaye Fubara will have a full grasp of the state. And many APC chiefs are already telling Tinubu that in case he is working with Wike on these, he should stop. That they have done enough harm already, that they should stop disgracing themselves. And I think that was why Tinubu ordered the police to go, back to the state secretariat. And I'm telling you that the Lagos boys have a very dangerous plan for Wike. They are going to disgrace him at the federal level. He has already been disgraced at the state level. The disgrace at the federal level is coming. That man cannot escape it. Mark my words, he will not escape it. Everything he has is going to be taken away from him. I've told you the only thing that will be left with him is his wife and that his mansion in Port Harcourt. Those are the only things that will be left. Everything that he took through fraudulent means. They will collect everything, all the Rivers State properties that he converted into his own name, wanting to become the Jagaban of Rivers. Fubara is going to overturn everything, and very soon he will be left with nothing. That will be his fate for what he did with obedience votes on that fateful day in Rivers State. Wike will never escape this disgrace. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.